Hey y'all. I didn't know for sure if I was gonna come live or not. Let y'all give y'all some time and get in here. Hey sis, you made it. Good to see you here. Hey baby, you made it. I'm glad to see you here, babe. I text y'all to God. I'm not sure if she actually got it or not or was able to see it. Normally I come on a little earlier, but I've been debating like all day if I was gonna go live, if I was gonna go live. Devil been trying to be busy today, y'all. My sisters, y'all know. Devil been trying to be busy, but I'm good. Hey, my angel. Hey, boo. It's not falling apart, baby. That ain't nothing. That's just the devil trying to work. That's all. Don't worry about it. I'm glad you made it, boo. It's breaking my heart little by little, but at the same time, I'm a soldier, and everybody else need to be a soldier. At the end of the day, we just got to stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. That's all. We'll be good, y'all. Try not to worry so much. At the end of the day, we still gotta make sure that we stay above water in our own personal lives. Everything else, we just gotta put it in God's hand. Let him work. Let him do his job. Sometimes, when you got a big heart like that, it's like it makes you feel like you just want to turn everybody life around within a snap of a finger. You know. Hey, baby. Like literally, if I had the power, I would. Anybody that got anything going on, I literally would snap my fingers and turn it all around for them, for everybody. But that's only God. So it was like a little story I wanted to cover, but unfortunately, I'll have to see. Um, since my bro is the one that normally do my screen recording for me, but he's not at a good place at this time, at least not today. I'll have to wait to do that story. It's a story on TikTok and it's like 5 different parts on it. And unfortunately, two of the parts, I believe, yeah, I think it's 2 parts, is like over 10 minutes. And StreamYard, you cannot download anything over 10 minutes. It's literally like 10 minutes and 4 seconds. So I was unable to download those two, but I got the other parts. So I'm gonna have to wait to do that story. But I do have a couple other things that we can discuss that I did get a chance to download. I'm not gonna be on here too long, y'all, but just enough to try to, clear our minds a little bit, chill out, relax, try to take our mind off of everything, at least for the moment. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Share the live on y'all Facebook pages. If you got a YouTube page, share. Yes, if you're looking, subscribe. It's free, y'all. It's free. So we probably wait about like one more minute. And I also have I found a theme song for us, y'all, but I can't use it on my phone. I gotta wait till I have my laptop or whenever Troy showed me how to use his little his tablet, I can use that so I can be able to at least upload it or at least play it in the beginning and at the end of the lives. Lisa, can you go in the well um Rochelle, can you contact Jones and tell him if he asks, let him know I'm live? If he not upset, he probably upset, you know, just in case. What you been up to, Miss Angel? You been up in them YouTube streets? Yeah, we heard from him, Miss Angel. We haven't heard from him for quite some time all day, but we finally just heard from him not too long ago. Okay, thanks, Rochelle. We finally just heard from him not too long ago. He's having a rough day. No, he really having a rough day. But he did check in with us and let us know that, he doing the best that he can. So, um, he really just feel like he don't have a lot of support that he expect his family to give him during, this time that he really feel like he need his family. He don't believe that they are there for him the way that he is for them when his family is going through stuff. He feel like they are, brushing off his situation, you know. So okay, thanks sis. Yeah, so he having a real hard time today, and he been really emotional. Hey, child, guy, you made it, boo. He been really emotional, and been an emotional roller coaster for him today. Well, basically the past couple of days, it's been an emotional roller coaster for him. So we just got to keep him in prayer. Just keep our brother in prayer. Hopefully he's tuned in. Yeah, the YouTube streets, they ain't. I call them Scarface streets. They be off the chain. Real. Most definitely. We got to keep him lifted in prayer. That's my brother. I love me some cheese, honey. I don't like to see him like that, because I'm so used to him, always in his character, always laughing and brushing stuff off and, just being a bigger person and everything. He just texts me, y'all. Yeah. He say he just wish they would understand how he feel. So I know it's probably like really hard for him to when he say he in the chat, y'all, he just, he watching. So I definitely understand how he feel on that because I'm the type of person I don't like to be misunderstood. I really dislike being misunderstood, no matter what. Because I try my best to explain how I feel in I mean more ways than one. And then when a person still just take it to the extent to where they just want to believe what they want to believe and not actually listening to what I'm saying, it becomes frustrating to me. And that can be really hard, especially when it's somebody that you care for and you actually want them to understand where you're coming from. But at the end of the day, if don't nobody understand how you feel, God do. That's for sure. Because everybody not gonna understand how you feel. Just like we always say, just take one day at a time. And if sometimes people don't understand how you feel, just pray for them and they'll come around. They will definitely come around. Miss Angel say, "Hey Cheese, sending hugs and prayers to you and your family." Most definitely. Rochelle say, "But I get it. It be the weird, funny acting energy for me. I definitely understand the things Cheese say." Absolutely. You know, I don't like to be misunderstood, but all the time we just not gonna get that type of understanding from everybody. We not. And a lot of times we just gotta accept it for what it is, at least for the moment. We can't make anybody, you know, understand us or know where we coming from. I'm gonna drop the link for whoever want to come up and say some words, some encouraging words to our brother. You know, it breaks my heart to see that he's going through what he's going through, and it's not too much that we can actually do besides pray for him. You know, and pray that things get better. But I have faith in him. I know he gonna be good, man. He gonna be good. All of this is gonna pass over. It is gonna pass over. I mean, that's my brother. Real talk, that's my brother. Real. We got in this thing together. Real talk. And I'm gonna ride for him all the time. I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna ride for him all the time. Every chance I get. Family, no family. That's facts. Okay, that's fine, Miss Angel. I just dropped it just in case anybody else want to come up. I'm gonna get ready to start the content in a minute because once I leave this screen, I'm not gonna see if anybody in the back waiting yet. So I don't want them to just be back there waiting. So I'm gonna do this. Let's see. Let me go ahead and pull up this first video because I don't want to be on here all day, not all night tonight. Today was just pretty much draining. Like we went to the grocery store. Hey Annette, hey boo, how you doing? Glad you can make it over here. I know these YouTube streets been busy today, and well, the past couple of days it's been busy. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's always a pleasure to see you, Miss Annette. So I'm gonna get started with this first video, y'all, because I'm not gonna be on here too long. Um, y'all just let me know what y'all opinion is with this. Y'all know I be coming up with some stuff. it just be falling right up in my lap.
Not paying any bills anymore. Like, are you hard of hearing? Like, I'm not doing it anymore.
So you're not gonna help me out on my?
Oh.
Why?
Because that's your job. You're supposed to be paying all the bills in the first place. Why I gotta go work? Why I gotta get up at 8 o'clock?
Who house is this?
It's our house, but you gonna pay all these bills. I'm not doing it by myself.
I'm saying, so what's wrong with you working and help?
There's a lot wrong with it. Why I gotta do it? Why I gotta do it? You sit up here and act like you the man of the house. Okay, be the man of the house and pay all the bills. I'm not doing it.
I am the man of the house.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Not complaining like that.
No, I'm the man of the house, and the man of the house telling you need to.
No, I'm not gonna go do anything. I'm gonna continue to do what I'm doing right here on my computer, and you go to work.
What you doing on
you
the
go to
computer,
work.
y'all?
You doing for the kids. Be a man. Step up and do what you need to do.
I always been a man.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You haven't been lately.
Been a man.
You sure haven't been lately.
How?
So what? You bring this camera in my face to do what?
How?
What point are you trying to prove?
To show people how sorry you is.
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. What I'm gonna do is be the lady in the house and make sure the house is taken care of, and you go out and work. How come I don't? Didn't you just eat last night? Didn't you just eat last night? The point is,
tell them what you cooked me.
The point is, I'm not gonna go and work for nobody anymore. Now you can go and work at your little warehouse job and bring back that money so we can pay these bills.
Cooking rotel ain't no.
What you talking about? We're not even talking about me cooking. What we talking about is you going to work so you can come back home and make sure that we good.
No, what we talking about is you need to go get a job so you can
I'm
make
not
sure
gonna
we
do anything. I'm not about to do anything. If you not satisfied,
no, we need to help make sure each other good. So like,
no, I'm good. I'm good. You need to make sure that this whole house is
you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
How you good if you just quit your job?
Because you don't know what I got put up. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not paying anything else.
That's what we doing.
Like I said, I'm not paying anything else. And you're gonna be responsible for everything else. I'm tired of paying bills. Simple as that. So what you gonna do?
Bro, that little portion you put in on
portion?
That little portion.
Okay, so my little portion about nothing, because I'm not paying anything else.
And that's the problem.
You're not understanding that.
I don't understand why you don't think that's a problem.
It isn't a problem.
So
I'm your wife. I'm your wife. So why do you want your wife to go out and work? I'm not understanding it.
Plenty of people wives work.
Okay, I'm not gonna be one of them anymore. Simple as that.
No.
You need to step your game up. Go get you another job. Go get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more if you got to. But I'm not gonna do it no more.
You got me.
I do not.
No, you got
Stop being lazy. Stop being a bum. And go get another job.
No, what you can't do is you can get up off and go get you another job because you quit a job that you were perfectly fine.
I'm straight. At the end of the day, you may need to go get you another job and take care of these bills. We got 4 kids and you can't even barely take care of one. Who do all the work? I do most of the work.
No,
you
that's a lie. That's a lie. First
so
off,
what? How much money you bring home?
You're not gonna lie to me.
How much money you bring home?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right,
I'm not gonna discuss my funds. I'm not gonna discuss my funds for the world, and I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not working another job. Simple as that.
Bro, see this?
What?
I have to go through y'all.
You're not going because you have
Man up.
Man up.
Man up.
Man up.
Man up and do what?
Go get you another job.
Go get another job.
Get your job stressing.
And if that ain't enough, go get another one.
Since it ain't paying you enough, go get you another job. Stop being lazy. Like I said.
I'm being lazy.
Yep.
Says the person sitting on the line.
Says your wife. Right?
I guarantee you probably shopping on line right now.
Okay, and I probably am. And with my money. And
with our money.
No, with my money.
See, that's your problem. See what I'm saying? Y'all see what I mean?
Problem. Go
Y'all
get your job. Go to work.
See what I'm dealing with? Do you see what I'm dealing with?
Nothing. Nothing, because I'm not going to be stressed out listening to you.
Stressed
Go
out.
to work.
You stressed out? I'm stressed out.
You stressed out about what?
I'm stressed out.
Because you barely do anything as is.
Barely do anything.
Barely.
Come on, man.
Barely.
Come on.
Barely.
Come on.
I'm not about to go work for anybody else again. As long as I'm your wife, as long as I'm your wife, I'm not working for nobody else. So you either gonna have to divorce me or go get you some more jobs.
So big.
And you not going nowhere, so therefore go get you some more jobs.
So big, we need to get a divorce. I'm not getting no more jobs.
Yes, you are.
I'm not getting no more jobs.
Getting $15
an hour. If this all wayside,
you get paid $15 an hour.
Wayside, guess what?
Go job, double it.
Crumble.
Double it. Go double it.
See,
because you don't make enough to take care of this whole household. So
selfish.
Therefore, you need to get your money.
Selfish. I'm
go get your money.
Wife who don't care about nobody but herself.
Okay.
All she was sit home all day.
I care about my kids.
All she wants. If you quit your job.
You don't care about your kids because you won't even get you another job. You over here being a lazy. Nobody wants to
be a lazy bum.
You barely work a full-time job.
Bro, I work a full-time job, bro. What's a 12-hour shift?
You don't work no 12 hours, boy.
I work 10 to 12 hour shifts.
The money ain't coming.
I work 10 to 12 hour shifts.
The money not coming. I'm not working again.
What you mean money not coming? It go to bills.
Nah.
It go to bills.
It barely even cover the bills. So therefore, like I said, for the last time, I'm not going to go work for nobody else again. Go get another job.
You gonna go all wayside.
I'm not gonna fall nowhere.
Yeah, you gonna fall.
You gonna fall.
You already. As soon as I married you, I fell off.
You been wet since
soon as I married you, I fell off.
I paid for everything. I wedding everything, and I paid for
Don't count.
I paid wedding ring.
Don't count.
That's how lazy you are.
That's cap.
That's how lazy you are. I gotta do everything for them.
You're a liar, you're lazy and you're selfish. You're a liar, she lazy and selfish.
Okay.
And that's why she went and did what quit her job. And that's I just want life to put her home too long. I just can't hold what
I don't care. Up the street somewhere.
Up the street. See what I'm saying? Do y'all have to deal with do you think this is right that I have to deal that I have to put up with a job and don't cook?
You think I gotta sit here and put up with a man who get paid $15 an hour and don't bring no money home? To where I gotta stash to help you out. So you refuse to go get another job?
So you got a stash?
That ain't your business to be honest, because my stash is for me and my kids, not you.
No, that don't make sense.
Okay.
How my money is our money, but your money is your money?
Because that's the way it is.
That ain't the way it is. That ain't the way it is. A wife will always take care of herself and her kids. Simple as that. Bring it home at work before I quit.
It's for me and my kids and not you. So go to work, bring back the little coins that you do make so you can pay the light bill because it's due tomorrow.
Ungrateful.
Whatever.
Selfish.
You heard what I said.
And a liar.
You heard what I said.
She's ungrateful, selfish, and a habitual liar.
I ain't ungrateful.
Yes, you are ungrateful.
No, I'm not.
All of you. And look what you.
Don't even come at me like this.
You discard everything I do.
What you do?
Everything.
I'm gonna let you think that.
Oh, you let me think that.
Yep. In the meantime, you get paid. You got paid today. It's Friday. So in the meantime, I need you to run me some coins so I can go ahead and check out on what I'm doing and go to work. Go to work. I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to say.
I'm done like you did.
Stop recording me. I'm done. I don't have nothing else to say. Simple as that.
I'm done.
Go to work. I got stuff
I'm done like you done.
I got stuff.
I'm done like you done.
Dude, get out of my face. Get out of my face.
And this my.
Child, please. He needs to run. Where Miss Sexy at? Miss Sexy would have said, run. Run, bro, run. So she done lost her man. Not 1, 2, or 3. She got 4 kids. And you complain about this. First of all, this man got a job. He doing the best he can. You know what I mean? See, that's why these women be sitting up here crying about they want a man, they need a man, they need a man. But when you get one, you don't want to stick down. You don't want to be supported in the doggone family. You don't want to contribute. Like, that's just selfish of her to me. It's real selfish. Let me hit these comments. Let me go back up. Because y'all was making some real good points. Let me go back up. Okay. Okay, and they say, oh no, this is wrong on so many levels. Yes, it is. It's very wrong. Like, that's just weird to me. That is so weird to me. She want him to be the only provider. Yes, Linda. Like, make it make sense. You decide to sit your tail there, lay your butt up in that doggone bed or wherever you was laying up at, had them 4 kids, and you want him to be the provider of you and your 4 kids or y'all 4 kids all together, and then you want to sit up here and mock the fact that he only make $15 an hour. Child, please, he got a job and he working 12-hour shifts. But yeah, you wanna work your little job or whatever that you're doing, and you want to keep your money to yourself. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Lisa Love. She definitely gonna be by herself. I don't even see like I think Child of God said something. What she say? Here you go. Child of God said he should have knew that how well pretty much, before he married her. Exactly. Like that's why we be saying once again, do your research. Let me get this I got some people back here. I got y'all. Oh, my big sister's up here now. It's over with. Y'all they finna go in, y'all.
Hello, hello.
Hey,
How
hey,
y'all
hey,
doing? Can y'all hear me?
uh-huh. My baby
Okay.
say, I'm glad we don't have them problems. We sure don't. We don't do them.
No, we ain't got that. Who
We
up
don't
there
do
with us?
them.
Child of God.
Yeah.
Hi, child of God.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello, everyone. How y'all doing?
Exactly. And the 4
Honey,
children depended on him. It takes two. It definitely did. And it's gonna take two for the next 21 years. Maybe even longer. Shoot, these folk crazy.
baby, she need to that young lady need a whole reevaluation because I don't know who taught her.
Who raised these
She
people?
gonna be by herself forever no more, thinking
hmm
that he's supposed to just do all of that.
But she should have just been by herself at the end of the
Yes,
day.
yes,
Shoot.
baby. She listening to the wrong people. They misleading her. Oh well, praise
hmm
the Lord. Look who on the side of
Hey,
TT.
my little bro. I just love
Hey,
him.
baby.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey, Big
Oh,
Cheese.
not much. Hey, love. We love
Hey,
you.
so y'all too. I apologize for not really saying too much earlier. It's just, I'm just going through a lot of stuff. And when a person like me go through stuff, I just shut down from the word. Try to get myself together.
It's all
Because,
good, baby. Take your time.
taking it, hearing this, what I'm saying, what I have to get done and all this other stuff, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's real hard. It's just,
We
it's a lot to,
understand, Big Cheese. We here for you. You know
I
that.
appreciate y'all. It's a lot to take in right now. It's
Yeah.
just, my mind going everywhere. But I'm here. And I thank y'all.
Cheese, everybody speaking to you in the chat. You got Miss Linda, you
Okay.
got Annette, you got Troy.
What's going
Miss
on,
Angel
y'all?
said something to you earlier.
Hey, what's going on, Miss Angel? What's up with it, sis? How you doing? What's going on now, Miss Linda? What's going on now, big bro Troy? And Miss Nick, how y'all doing? Yeah, I do apologize for not speaking, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to, I'm losing my manners. I apologize. I just, you know what I'm saying? Just got a lot to take in at the moment. And I appreciate the love, though. I thank y'all.
I
It's
want to
all
say
good,
this
brother.
too, Big Cheese. You ain't got to apologize. We just want you to
hmm
stay strong. Know that we here. Don't
Yes,
shut
ma'am.
yourself out. And don't think you don't have people behind you 100.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
know what
I
we
thank
talked
you.
about? And I
Yes,
believe
ma'am.
in God and I know you're going to be okay, baby.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
only thing I don't like to see you stressing out or
That,
start thinking negative. You got a lot of support behind you, baby.
that's what the
Yes,
enemy
ma'am. I
wants
got
you
y'all.
to do. That's
That's
what
right.
that's what the enemy wants you to do. He wants you to get by yourself so he can get you by yourself and talk to your mind and make you feel like you're losing your mind when you
Yeah.
really not lose. He the one because the devil it comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And he comes to God said he came to give you life and give you life more abundantly. So if you keep your mind stayed, the Bible said if you keep your mind stayed on him, he wants your mind to stay on him, not what you're going through. But your mind stayed on him, and watch, you see, you come out victorious. You will
Yes,
come
ma'am.
out victorious. The devil wants you to be by yourself so you can be thinking all these negative thoughts. But if you keep your mind stayed on Christ, keep your mind stayed on Jesus. Jesus said he will direct your path. He will. He
Yes,
orders
ma'am.
your footsteps. Don't let that devil get you by yourself and talk to your mind, because that's what he did it to me before. And I know how he worked. I know his MO.
Yes, ma'am.
Just keep on pleading the blood of Jesus over your body and your mind. Keep pleading the blood. Every time you start to have negative thoughts, say, I plead the blood of Jesus over my body and my mind. God
Yes,
said,
ma'am.
cast all your cares on him because he loves you. He said, cast all your cares, not just a little, not just one of them. He wants you to cast everything that you're going through. He wants you to cast it on him because he said he cares for Big Cheese. He cares for you.
Yes, ma'am.
So keep your mind on him. And every time your mind get to drifting off and talking about something negative, say, plead the blood of Jesus over my mind. I keep pleading the blood of Jesus over my mind. Every time a negative thought coming in caps, every time a negative thought come in your mind, say, I plead the blood of Jesus over my mind. Just keep saying it. If you have to say it 100 times a day, keep saying it till it get
Yes,
down
ma'am.
in your spirit. Because that devil he's unpredictable.
Yes,
But
ma'am. You right.
he said, I am the true life. He give you life. You shall
Yes,
live and
ma'am.
not die. That's all I got.
Yes, ma'am. I thank you.
Amen. Sis, can
Amen.
you turn that volume up too?
And he tricky too. You gotta watch out. He's tricky. He
Yeah,
real
You right.
tricky. He'll make you
yeah,
think your family is against you. He'll make you think everybody is against you. And it's not. It's not
Yes,
that.
right,
ma'am.
He want to get you to where you are at the lowest of the lowest. So
right.
he can go on and snatch you up.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
And
I
that's
feel
how
like it
TT
too.
was telling you yesterday when we talked. That's what I was telling you.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
you can't. When you feel like that, you do the difference. When you get like that, you do the difference.
I got you. And
So
tell
you know,
and tell
yeah,
folks here shit. I don't mean to act. I wasn't trying to be funny or anything. I just got a lot going on. Mom, I'm sorry. I
yeah,
don't folks here shell.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She know, Rochelle know, she just love you to death as well. Y'all like brother and sister at the same time. Y'all be at it and on each other
You know.
heels all the time, and it bother her a lot. You know what I mean? Because she don't, certain things that other people go through. You never know who it could trigger,
Yeah.
especially when you actually care for somebody and you want to also make sure that they are okay. When you don't know that they are okay, it bothers them.
No, I
You know what I
understand.
mean?
And I
So
apologize.
it could bother them, it could trigger them, and then you just don't know all the time. That's when you know that people genuinely care for you, people genuinely love you out here.
No, I
Yeah.
understand. I apologize. It's just, man, and it's just a lot. I'm scared, I'm worried, and
Yep.
frustrated all at the same time.
Yep.
but
Yep.
see, what
Watch.
child of God
Watch.
told you? What
Watch.
child of God told you? You got to listen to it now.
Let me
Yeah,
tell
you
you.
right.
And then you going through all this stressing. Because I know I've been through it myself. I know it. I've been through it myself. I know that I stressed out so bad. I had lost so much weight. I was losing my hair. And I was praying, but I kept on giving it to God and taking it back, giving it to God and taking it back, giving it to God and taking it back. And then when God worked that thing out for me,
Hmm.
I was so embarrassed because I had lost so much weight and lost my hair, and God had worked it out for me.
Yes, ma'am.
So I had to go and repent to God and say, Lord, please forgive me for not trusting and believing in you. I had to repent.
Yes, ma'am.
So I understand the stress. I understand the worry. I understand that. I understand. Trust me, I understand. But God wants you to cast all that worry, all that care, all that stuff, all that anxiety, all that heartache. He wants you to cast it on him. Put it on him. Give it to
Yes,
him.
ma'am.
Give it to God. Give it to him. And watch how God work that thing out for you. Watch
Yes,
how he
ma'am.
work it out for you. So, Annette was saying in the comments, lean not to your own understanding, but
Yes,
in
ma'am.
all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path.
Yes, ma'am. I can't be worried about stressing about losing my hair. My hair done divorced me a long time ago.
Yeah.
I gotta make a joke. You know, I gotta do something. You know, it won't be me if I ain't crack no joke. I'm sorry though. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just glad to have you back in natural form. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm glad you was, had enough courage to come on the panel. I didn't expect you to come on the panel. I actually
No, I
I knew
wasn't at
you was
first.
viewing, but I'm like, I know what it feels like to just need that break. You know what I mean? And just to try to be to yourself, to try to get your head together. But at the end of the day, in the middle of all of what you're going through, when you know there's people out here that care about you, just let everybody know you okay, bro. That's
No, I
it.
got you. That's why I wanted to come up here to apologize to my
You
people.
know,
You know what I'm saying?
like
And that's
I ain't
why.
worried about myself because I'm gonna hit you up personally,
I
real
got you.
talk. And if I call your phone and you don't answer, oh, we gonna have a problem.
I
We gonna
know
have a
it.
problem.
I know
You know what I mean? Because I get a paranoid real quick,
it.
especially
No,
with people that I love and people I care about. You
I
know what I mean?
understand.
So even if you don't want to talk to everybody and you don't want to even have to go there, man, we got each other number. Hit my line. If you want to talk to my baby and shit like that, hit the line.
I
Like
got
real talk. He'll give you some real grown man advice and situations, and just a talk. He willing to do that. He favor you.
you. Nah,
You
you
know what I
right.
mean?
I love
Like
y'all. I
real
love
talk.
Big Bro Troy. You know what I'm
On
saying? I
real.
appreciate
And
y'all.
he love to talk. He love to talk. He done been through some things. He got some stories. You would never be bored with him. That's for sure.
No, I understand.
On real. So I'm
Most
glad you
definitely.
up here.
Most definitely, Big Cheese. You gotta understand when you start calling me auntie, baby, auntie don't play. I take that very seriously. And when I don't hear from you, you have auntie weird. So you can't be having me weird now.
Yes, man.
I got to stay strong and keep being encouraging.
I
And
apologize.
yeah, come on now. Cause we here. We got you. You
Yes,
is
man.
not alone. And you got to trust and believe. You got a lot of people behind you, and you got to believe in God and know that God got you.
Yes,
When I
man.
told you what I said to you, I meant it. You gonna
Yes,
be okay.
yes,
You
man.
got to believe that.
God didn't
You
bring you
know,
this far to drop you off. He didn't just bring you this far to drop you
right?
off.
You here for a reason, and you got things to do, and
Yes,
you got
man.
to get back at it because we missing the comments, the laughing, and everything.
Yes, man. You right.
Be having us a good one.
Now you bring on a whole total different light to the fam. You know what I mean? Like this the
Yes, man.
fam, man.
I know it. I
Yeah,
This is
know it.
the
That's why
fam.
I want to apologize. You know, that's why I want to
Fam don't
come up
have to
here.
be blood. You know what I mean?
I
It don't have to
understand.
be blood all the time.
Nah,
hmm
I know. I got you. But yeah, I just wanted to come up here and apologize to the people. You know what I'm saying? Tell y'all. I apologize for not really saying too much, and have y'all where it just, man, I just got a lot on my plate right now. But I'm gonna
You
still be
good,
in the
you
chat.
good, bro. You good, bro. You good, bro.
Yes,
You
Okay.
ain't
you gonna be all right, baby.
yeah, you good.
You gonna be all right.
All good in the hood.
I
You
got
Yeah.
you.
know what I mean?
I'm gonna be in the
Like
chat.
I'm gonna kick you
did y'all see the whole video?
Yes,
Did you
Yeah.
see
man.
the whole video?
Yeah, I seen.
You wanna after cause Child of God trying to say something and I didn't mean to cut you off, Child of God.
That's
But
okay.
do you wanna react towards it before you drop down, cheese?
It's just crazy. You
Okay,
have
hold
something
on.
in it
No, no,
like
no,
that.
no, no. Hold on before you do. I just want to let Child of God say what she was getting ready to say first.
I just want to say to I have never I see a picture on YouTube. I see your picture. I never interact with you, in person, but I want to let you know that I love you and God got
Yes,
your
ma'am.
God got your back 100%. And
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna keep you in my prayers. And tomorrow, like on Wednesdays, we have Bible study, and then we have like at the end we have prayer. I'm gonna lift you up in prayer tomorrow night in my Bible study, and then when I
Yes,
go to
ma'am.
church on Sunday, we have like an altar call. I'm gonna lift you up in prayer there too, and I'm gonna call my pastor and have her to pray for you also.
Yes, ma'am. No, thank you.
Okay, so
And if everyone don't mind, y'all send them prayer and hands up in those comments.
most
Everyone, right
definitely
now.
put them up
Everyone,
there,
drop
y'all.
those.
Put them
Yeah,
prayer
put them
hands up
prayer
there,
hands up
baby.
because he needs it.
Most definitely.
But now that video was crazy and with that lady, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, with us men, but back in the day we was the provider of the house and to take care of everything. But for her to just sit up there and make it seem like he's supposed to just do everything, this is not right,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's real
That's
crazy.
weird. That's weird to me. Like, okay, I get that, even if you came from the era as far as the man taking care of all this, taking care of everything else. But to me, it sounds like she really don't do nothing.
Like, all she wants that man money. Man, that ain't right.
Like she didn't had the kids, and she just want him to be out here just doing every single thing. Like, child, if that see what I don't know is that if they were actually married, the only thing I got from it is that they was in a relationship. You know what I
And
mean?
if
But
they
it's
just in a
just
relationship, he just need to
I wish
run.
I wish I had like a backstory on that. But that was like the first video that popped up on my TikTok. And I'm like, that is crazy. I didn't even finish the whole video. I tell y'all, I probably listened to a video for probably about a good 5 to 10 seconds, and
Yeah,
then I shut it off because I want to have the same experience as y'all. You know what I mean?
I
But it
understand.
just tripped me out. It really tripped me out. What y'all
It's,
think
it,
about that?
Yeah, she.
first at first I thought it was a skit because it's no way, it's no way you gonna have you knew this woman before you married this woman, and you knew how she was acting then, and then you still married her. I mean, she showed you some kind of trait, she showed you something, and you still married her, and then it looked like a skit to me. It didn't look real to me because I mean, if you so adamant about this man working and you not working, why you hide your face behind this blear screen? I mean, it just looked like a skit to me or something. Yeah, take two.
So Miss Linda say times have changed tremendously. It takes two in most households. Yes, it do. And I believe
Yes,
that
it
it always has took two, because even if the man is out there working and he probably suggests that his wife don't work, but take care of the home. That's still a job alone, because you're not just taking care of the home, you're taking care of bills. You done became an
Yeah,
accountant, a mother,
but
a wife. All of that is
but
is.
still a job.
let that be between both of you guys. Don't just say I'm not gonna work and you're gonna work. Both of y'all have to agree to that.
Exactly. And
Hmm.
she was very disrespectful. You know, that's just something you don't come and you sitting here and telling him what he's gonna do. I mean,
Right.
um,
Like,
come on now. And then think about what you telling him, how you doing all of this, how he started treating you and how would you like it if he just sat in and said, I'm not finna do nothing, you finna do it all. Come on now. That's
but
just,
then they want to feel some type of way. Oh, you cheated on me. You ran out on me. And all this and that. Child, that man needs some help. Y'all got
He
4 kids?
And
he
she said
needs
he
to
make
remove himself from that situation because she is totally wrong.
Yeah.
And that's something you don't make a decision on your own. And then saying, oh, you got something stashed up for you and the kids, but oh, he's supposed to just come pay bills and what?
Like, come on
And
now.
what?
Make it make sense.
you know what? He making $15 an hour. But you know something, you know what? I'm not gonna talk about the lady by herself. I'm gonna talk about him too. For him to because my mama used to always say, she said, find a fool, bump his head. So if he a fool and let her keep on using him like that, and he
Mm-hmm.
$15 an hour, I don't feel sorry for him. He a grown man.
Nah, I don't feel sorry for neither one of them.
And
They
then
both gonna get what's coming to them.
for her to have the kids, 4 kids, and they probably ain't even his.
Mm-hmm. Right, they probably got 1 or 2 together.
They probably got 1 or 2 together, but I bet you the majority of them, I bet you all 4 of them ain't his.
Mm-hmm. Good night, Miss Annette. Thank you for coming, love. I appreciate you.
Yeah. So because she look like she just like it'll be something else that she had like if she had like she was on YouTube doing content and she making her money that way, but she ain't doing nothing.
Right.
No, your daddy's sleep. Leave him alone. Go to bed. What you want?
Ain't doing jack. Hey, Demetrius, she came. Hey, boo.
Hey,
You finally caught my laugh.
yes.
I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Yes, Chad. You missed the video, Demetrius. But anybody else come in, I would definitely replay it. And it was a couple of things that I still kind of missed from off that video. Did both of y'all see the whole? Did everybody see the whole video, or did y'all miss some parts too? Because old girl was talking kind of fast.
Yeah, I seen the whole video. And Troy said, she just quit her job? No, she ain't never had no job. I don't think.
I think she said she got a job, but she basically just using her job to provide for her and saying that she'll be okay with the kids. But she warned. That's why I say I could replay the video, because it was almost like at one point you would think that she don't have a job, but then towards the end she was saying something like, yeah, I'm gonna keep my money, or me and my kids gonna be straight regardless or whatever, but you need to do what you need to do.
She probably getting welfare. She probably getting public assistance.
Ain't no telling, but she got the wrong mindset.
She got to take care of some kind of way, so she don't want to work, so she probably getting public assistance. That's probably what she getting. And yeah, she probably getting food stamps and welfare.
Well, if she do, I hope she do. You know what I mean? Because if it's there and you can get it, baby, get it, honey. It always helps. I'm just saying, stop riding on these men back like that. Like, if they working and they doing the best that they can, let them do them, because they can be out here in these streets, or they could be sitting up here, sitting on your couch playing video games all the doggone time. Like, stop complaining all the freaking time. Like, it's just be ridiculous. Have your man back. How about that? Do what you doing and have your man back.
Yeah.
Y'all
gotta have each other back. It's 100.
Yeah.
Because I heard Dr. Phil said that people be always talking about 50-50. It ain't no 50-50. It's 100-100. I bring 100, you bring 100.
Period.
Because if I ain't bringing but 50. If you bring 50, you ain't bringing but 50. So we got to do 100.
Exactly. We in this together. We gonna do it together. It's just that simple. We're gonna make sure everything is good no matter what. Well, I know that's how me and my baby do it. Like, we do shit together.
You have to.
I'm about to replay it, y'all, for the ones that's just coming in.
Not paying any bills anymore. Like, are you hard of hearing? Like, I'm not doing it anymore.
So you're not gonna help me out on my
Oh,
Why?
because that's your job. You supposed to be paying all the bills in the first place. Why I gotta go work? Why I gotta get up at 8 o'clock?
Who
in the morning
house
to go
is
do
this?
stuff? It's our house, but you gonna pay all these bills. I'm not doing it by myself.
I'm saying, so what's wrong with you working and help?
There's a lot wrong with it. Why I gotta do it? Why I gotta do it? You sit up here and act like you the man of the house. Okay, be the man of the house and pay all the bills. I'm not doing it.
I am the man of the house.
No, you're not.
Man of
No,
the
you're
house.
not. Not complaining like that.
No, I'm the man of the house, and the man of the house telling you need to work.
No, I'm not gonna go do anything. I'm gonna continue to do what I'm doing right here on my computer, and you go to work.
What you doing on
You
the
go to
computer,
work.
y'all?
You do the kids. Be a man. Step up and do what you need to do.
I always been a man.
No, you're not. No,
I
you're
always
not.
been-
You haven't been
I always
lately.
been a man.
You sure haven't been lately.
How?
So what? You
How?
bring this camera in my face to do what?
How?
What point are you trying to prove?
To show people how sorry you is.
I'm
That's
not
why. How
sorry.
about
I'm
that?
not sorry. What I'm
How
gonna
about
do
that?
is be the lady in the house and make sure the house is taken care of, and you go out and work.
Don't cook.
How come I don't? Did you just eat last night?
What the?
Did you just eat last night? It matters.
Tell
The
them
point,
what-
the point is
tell them
that-
what you cooked me,
The
though.
point is I'm not gonna go and work for nobody anymore. Now you can go work at your little warehouse job and bring
Listen.
back that money so
Listen.
we can pay these bills.
Cooking rotel ain't no.
What you talking about? We're not even talking about me cooking. What we talking about is you going to work so you can come back home and make sure that we good.
No. What we talking about is you need to go get a job so you can
No,
help
I'm
make
not
sure
gonna go
we
do
good.
anything. I'm not about to do anything. If you not satisfied,
No, we need to help make sure each other good. So like,
No,
I
I'm
don't understand
good.
this
I'm
shit.
good. You need to make sure that this whole house is
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
How you good if you just quit your job?
Because you don't know what I got put up. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not paying
Oh,
anything
so
else.
that's what we doing.
Like I said,
I don't
I'm
know
not
what you
paying
got put up.
anything else.
I don't
And
know what you
you're
got
gonna
put
be
up.
responsible for everything else. I'm tired of paying bills. Simple as that. So what you gonna do?
Bro, that little portion you put in on
Portion?
that little portion
Okay, so
that
my
you
little
put in
portion
on
about
Gucci,
nothing, because I'm not paying anything else.
and that's the problem.
You're not understanding that.
I don't understand why you don't think that's a problem.
It isn't a problem.
So why
I'm
you
your
think that's a
wife.
problem?
I'm your wife. So why do you want your wife to go out and work? I'm not understanding it.
Plenty of people wives work.
Okay, I'm not gonna be one of them anymore. Simple as that.
No.
You need to step your
No.
game up. Go get you another job. Go get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more if you got to. But I'm not gonna do it no more.
You got me. You got me.
I do not.
No, you got
Stop
me.
being lazy. Stop being a bum.
Nah.
And go get another job.
Nah, what you can do is you can get up off
I'm
and
about
go
to
get
do
you another
anything.
job because you quit a job that you
I'm
was perfectly
straight. I'm
fine.
straight. At the end of the day, you Megan need to go get you another job and take care of these bills. We got four kids and you can't even barely take care of one. Who do all the work? I do most of the work.
No,
You
that's a
don't.
lie. That's a lie. First
So
off,
what? How
you're
much
not
money?
gonna lie to
How
these
much money
folks.
you bring home?
You're not gonna lie to
How
these
much
folks.
money you bring home?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right,
I'm
so-
not gonna discuss
so
my
therefore,
funds.
I'm not
gonna discuss
I'm
my
not about
funds
to
for the
go
world,
get
and
another
I'm not
job.
gonna lie,
I'm not working another job. Simple
Yeah.
as that.
bro. See this?
What?
I have to go through y'all. You
You're not going because you have
man up,
Man up.
Man up.
Man up.
man up, and do what?
Go get you another
Go
job.
get another job.
Get your job stressing
And if
you
that
out
ain't
so
enough,
much.
go get another one.
Since it ain't paying you enough, go get you another job. Stop being lazy. Like I said.
I'm being lazy.
Yep.
Says the person sitting on the line.
Says your wife, right?
I guarantee you probably shopping on
you
line right
okay, and
now.
I probably am. And with my money. And
With our money.
no, with my money.
See, that's your problem. See
No,
what I'm saying?
I don't
Y'all see
have
what I
no
mean?
problem. Go
Y'all
get
see what
your
I'm
job.
doing?
Go to
Y'all
work.
see what I'm dealing with? Do you see what I'm dealing with?
Nothing. Nothing, because I'm not going to be stressed out listening to you.
Stressed
Go
out.
to work.
You stressed out? I'm stressed out.
You stressed out about what?
I'm stressed out.
Because you barely do anything as is.
Barely do anything.
Barely.
Come on, man.
Barely.
Come on.
Barely.
Come on.
I'm not about to go work for
Oh, my
anybody else again. As
Tell them
as
then
long as
act
I'm
like
your
they do
wife,
something.
as long as I'm your wife, I'm not working for nobody else. So you either gonna have to divorce me or go get you some more jobs.
So big. So
And
we
you're
need to
not
get a
going
divorce.
nowhere, so therefore go get you
So
some
big,
more
we need to
jobs.
get a divorce.
We're
I'm not getting no more jobs.
Yes, you are.
I'm not getting
yes,
no more
you
jobs.
are. Getting $15
And if this all wayside, if this all
You
wayside,
get paid $15 an hour.
wayside, guess what? They gonna
Go job, double
They
it.
crumble.
Double it. Go double it.
See,
Because you don't
this
make
what we
enough
deal
to
with.
take care of this
You
whole
deal with it.
household.
You deal
So
with it selfish.
Therefore, you
I'm
need to
dealing
get your
with
money
a selfish. I'm
Go
dealing
get
with a
your
selfish
money in.
wife who
I'm
don't
not
care about
selfish.
nobody but herself.
Okay?
All she
My
will sit
kids.
home all day.
I care about my kids.
All she want.
I care
If
about
you
my
quit
kids.
your
You don't even
job,
care about your kids because you won't even go get you another job. You over
job, bro. What's a 12-hour shift?
You don't work no 12 hours, boy.
I work 10 to 12-hour shifts.
The money
I
ain't
work
coming.
10 to 12-hour shifts.
The money not coming. I'm not working again.
What you mean money not coming? It go to bills.
Nah.
It go to bills.
It barely even cover the bills. So therefore, like I said,
It barely.
for the last time,
It barely.
for the last time, I'm not going to go work for nobody else again. Go get another
You gonna
job.
go all wayside. How
I'm
about
not gonna fall nowhere.
that? Yeah, you gonna
You
fall
gonna
off.
fall. You gonna fall.
Guess what?
You already. You
Yeah, you.
You been.
As soon as I married you, I fell
You
off.
been whacked
As
since
soon as I
met you.
married you, I fell off.
I paid for everything. I wedding everything, and I paid for
Don't
the.
count.
I paid wedding ring.
Don't
That's
count.
how lazy you
That's
are.
cap. That's cap.
That's how lazy you are. I gotta do everything
You
for
a
next
liar.
time.
You a liar. You're lazy and you're selfish. You're a liar. She lazy and selfish.
Okay.
And that's why she went and did what
Okay.
did, quit her job. And that's.
And I
I just
got
want
the
life
right
and put her home too long. I just can't hold what.
I don't care.
What
Up the
in it?
street. Up the street somewhere.
Up street. See what I'm saying? Do y'all have to deal with do you think this right that I have to deal that I have to put up with a job and don't cook?
You think I gotta sit here and put up with a man who get paid $15 an hour and don't bring no money home? To where I got my stash, where I got a stash to help you
so you got a
out.
stash.
So you refuse
So
to
you
go
got a
get another
stash?
job?
So you got a stash?
That ain't your business to be
My
honest,
business.
because my stash is
So
for me
how
and
my
my
money?
kids, not you.
No, that don't make sense.
Okay.
How my money is our money, but your money is your money?
Because that's the way it is.
That ain't the way
That's
it's
the way
gonna
it
be.
is.
That ain't the
A
way
wife
it's
gonna
gonna be.
always take care of herself and her kids. Simple as that. Bring it home at work before I quit. It's for me and my kids and not you. So go to work, bring back the little coins that you do make so you can pay the light bill because it's due tomorrow.
Ungrateful
Whatever.
Selfish.
You heard what I said.
and a liar.
You heard what I
She
said.
ungrateful, selfish, and a habitual liar.
I ain't ungrateful. I'm
Yes, you are ungrateful.
No, I'm not.
All of you.
You don't
And look,
even-
and look what you.
don't even
look,
come
look
at
how
me
you
like this.
discard. You
Don't even
discard
come-
everything I do.
What you do?
Everything.
Let me let you think that.
Oh, you let me think that.
Yep.
This is the
In the
deal with y'all.
meantime, you get paid. You got paid today. It's Friday. So in the meantime, I need you to run me some coins so I can go ahead and check out on what I'm doing and go to work. Go to work. I'm done. Like, I ain't got nothing else to say.
I'm done like you did.
Stop recording me. I'm done. I don't have nothing else to say. Simple as that.
I'm done.
Go to
like
work.
you done.
I got
I'm
stuff
done
to do.
like you done.
I got stuff
I'm done like you
to
done.
do. Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
And this my.
We're gonna go here to this.
So they is married, y'all.
235326 UTC. Again, Melly.Montana.
Who is that?
In this photograph?
My daughter, right?
Do you
Who
recognize
is that?
the in the back?
Child of God, is that you?
Prior to coming into court yesterday.
Somebody need to mute their TV or something.
Yeah, she very sad.
Were you able to identify?
Child of God.
In terms of your relationship with Anthony Williams and Chris Thomas,
That's okay. I got her. I muted her for a minute. She'll unmute it when she's ready.
Okay.
But she most definitely they definitely is married. She started talking about the wedding ring and everything. Like
yeah, she's sick. It's very sad.
Let's see, Troy said something up here. He said if you had listened to the video, he talked about her just quitting her job, and she said that she was not going to work anymore.
Yeah, she did have a job. You was right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she said I care about my kids. I care about my kids. Like you married, this your whole husband.
But no, she said she got money for her and the kids.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't get it. So if that's the way you feel about him, you don't need to be around him, and he most definitely don't need to be around her. And when she said divorce, he said, "Okay, we'll take care of this tomorrow." Because it's nothing else she could say, because she was really being very disrespectful and very inconsiderate. That okay, you done made enough money for you and the kids. Like, go get you a second job or another job that's paying more. I'm not studying you and pay the bills.
That's crazy.
Basically, it's what you told him. You don't give no care about him at all. And
Look,
if he
Demetrius.
get down and if he's the type he get down and his body gets sick, you gonna leave him.
Yeah, what
She's
stability is
very
there? Ain't no
reserved.
stability right
And,
there.
and then what she's doing to herself is you don't realize you hurting yourself. What you doing to him, you might get in a situation you really gonna need some help. And then he
Yeah.
leave you in that situation.
That's crazy.
Man, I do not understand.
I don't understand it either. When we be sitting up here where you got females and women that's praying for a good man to come in their life, you know what I mean? And a lot of you're not gonna actually find, even with men and women, you know, when you actually pray for a good man or a good woman, you know, you may not always get exactly what you want, but at the same time, what people fail to realize is that it takes time to build. You know, a relationship takes time. All of that stuff consists of time. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna go up through ups and downs all the time. You know what I mean? And then they don't like to crawl before they walk. And that's annoying to me. Like I've told y'all several times, like, with me and my baby situation, like he, from the very first time he seen me, he always tell me the story, and he'll tell anybody. He like, I just wanted to be careful. I didn't want to do the wrong thing. I didn't want to say the wrong thing, you know. And it literally took him 6.5 years. Then it's 7 years, you know. And it's like sometimes you need that time, but throughout that time frame, we got memories. You know what I mean? We got history. You know, we have a certain connection. It's certain things that we know about each other that can't nobody tell us about each other. You know what I mean? Like all of that type of stuff, like all of that stuff matters. Even though when that's the first chapter, even though it may have took that time, but that's the first chapter. When you decide to go to another chapter, then that is what that's about. And then it's a different chapter. It goes on, and it's still a learning process at the end of the day. No matter what, it goes on because we changing every day. Individually, we change every day. You know what I mean? Or we could be in the process of just changing ourselves. So that's something that your partner will have to adapt to. It could be for the better. You know, everybody's not going to always have bad days. But at the end of the day, you know, it's a big thing when it comes to compromising and trying to understand each other and being able to move forward away from the negative stuff. No matter if y'all have a slight little disagreement or argument, don't take that stuff into the next day. Don't take it to the next day.
And don't get on the internet with your
exactly.
Don't get on the internet and talking about your business with your mate.
Most definitely. And that's the worst thing, you know. I never could stand anything like that. You know, people feel like that's the first place they need to do is go to social media with their problems.
It never fails. That's so annoying. And then turn around and then you make up, you know, and then you wonder why folk all up in your business.
Yeah, and then people talking about you because you don't put your business in the streets.
Exactly.
And then you y'all get back together and all that old mess. And then
just
when you get back together, then they're gonna know what you did and what he did.
It don't make sense. It just don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
So I got this other one, y'all. Check this out. And it remind me of RH, y'all, because he always singing that song. Y'all know what song I'm talking about when I play this video. Hold on. Here you go.
Let me tell you something. Before you book your trip to Dubai, only women that want to go to Dubai, I advise you to watch this video all the way through. It's a young lady by the name of Tierra Young Allen. Right now, she arrested, locked up in prison in Dubai just for screaming. Check this shit out.
The trip turned terrifying for Tiara Young Allen when her mom says she was a passenger in a friend's rental car and they got into an accident there in Dubai. Tina Baxter says when her daughter went to the company to retrieve her ID, credit card, and other items left in the rental, Baxter says it did not go well.
And so she is in jail for one reason and one reason alone. She raised her voice. In that country, a female is not even allowed to raise her voice. If she raises her voice, it's punishable by jail time.
Now let me tell you something. I went to Dubai, and when I went there, I was with a king. I was doing some business in Dubai, and they told me they got rules and regulations. You can't do what you want to do. You can't go over there yelling. You can't go over there wearing your shirt off on the beach. You can't go over there holding hands with an unidentified woman. You can't even make eye contact with a woman. It's more stricter on women than it is men over there. I don't know why everybody want to go to Dubai, but I'm going to tell you something. Tiara Young Allen looking at about 2 to 5 years just for screaming. Yeah, you can't do that ratchet shit that you be doing in Houston. Cause she from Houston. You can't do that ratchet shit you be doing over there in the A-Town, over there in Dubai. You gotta think. Them people got Saddam Hussein. Them people got goddamn Bin Laden that goddamn got took out by the U.S. And you carrying your American ass over there. Thinking you gonna scream and shout. Cause you done got into a car accident with the rental-car people. And they told her, all you got to do is pay this undisclosed amount and we gonna let you go. She ain't want to pay the fee. She went to yelling at them people. Now they done locked her ass up. She gonna get about 2 to 5 years for yelling. You seen what they did to Future DJ over there. They locked him up for 2 years for some shit he had in his bag. She finna see these other countries that you visit, man. Places like Mexico, places like Dubai, places like goddamn anywhere outside the state. You gotta understand, they don't like your American ass. They like them goddamn dinero. They like that money. They like them pesos. They like that goddamn Emirati, whatever that is over there in UAE and you that spin. They don't care about you. Once you break their laws, once you go against anything that country stand for, they gonna break down on your ass. And you gonna feel it. And they gonna send a goddamn example to every American that's think about coming over there to their country. Cause they don't play the radio over there in Dubai. Trust what I'm saying. I've been over there, man. I don't want to go back. I don't care to go back to goddamn UAE. I turn down offers to go to UAE all the time because the law's too goddamn strict. They hard on the pimp and they hard on the bitch. I'm telling you right now, all these girls, I'm in Dubai. I'm taking a trip to Dubai. Your ass might don't come home going to Dubai. Ask goddamn Tiara Young Allen. Right now she praying. She can't even get out that situation with money. Right now, the little fine they asked her to pay, she can't even pay it. You know why? They don't care about your money. They make gold over there. They don't care about your money. The police drive Lamborghinis and goddamn Bugattis. They don't care about your money. You disrespected the laws that them Arabs play by. They different over there in the UAE. You gonna sit about that bullshit that you screaming, you want to get ratchet. They gonna sit your ass in that hatchet. And you gonna need some napkins because you about to cry over there in Dubai. Y'all make sure y'all share this video. Anybody that's trying to go to Dubai, I tell you right now, if you're trying to go to all these countries, make sure you do your research on the laws, the rules, and the regulations over there. Because every country got different sets of rules and regulations and laws. And ignorance of the law is no excuse. Your ass finna sit down. If y'all had any kind of encounter in another country, I want y'all to comment below and let me know. Because I'm telling you right now, when I went to Dubai, I dressed like them folk. I put on the goddamn Dubai dress. You see me in the goddamn, whatever the turban. I wore the turban over there. I wanted to look like one of the people, man. I was not trying to get locked down in Dubai. But y'all like, y'all comment, and y'all subscribe, and y'all share this video, baby. We the business.
That's crazy, ain't it, y'all?
Yeah, girl. Yes, auntie, but you know,
he said he dressed like them when he went over there.
but you
He
know,
wanted to blend right in.
I know that's
I
right.
I watch a lady create a content. She's Nigerian and she lives over there with her husband. And they do have to kind of carry themselves a certain way. They really do. Man, my goodness. Ooh.
Stop it.
But you
Stop
know
Oh,
it.
what? I'm gonna tell you what
yes.
it is. A lot of these young ladies haven't really got the training. I can say I made it in that training because, when you had the parents back in the day, they did not play. Then, like we said, because it always goes back to what we discussed. It always goes back to that when a neighborhood, everybody know who child was who, and if you was doing something wrong, and they tell you, baby, you better straighten up. Then they call your parents. See, we don't have that nowadays, and people. I mean, back in the day, your parents didn't allow that, and the way young ladies talking now and being disrespectful to a man, baby, we wasn't taught that. We were taught how to cook and clean up and go to work and do whatever was need to be done. You didn't do all this talking that you hear now that these young ladies, baby, they missed the whole training. That was a
Mm,
major.
let me address this comment real quick from Miss Linda. She say so she been stacking while working. On the other story, yes, I believe so. As far as my opinion, yeah, I believe that she probably had, or she just doing what she want to do. It's obvious to me that she already was out of the marriage. You know what I mean? But she want to demand stuff from the husband, which is crazy to me. Because if you just gonna leave, if you not satisfied with how things is going in your marriage, it's either if you don't want to fix it, then just move around. But you can't make this man do everything that you want him to do, and you don't even want to do your part. So I just wanted to bring that up because I know we on a different video right now. But yes, Miss Linda, I just wanted to address that. I'm sorry, Lisa.
You okay, but exactly, you right, sis. And I mean, it all plays around there. I mean, because young ladies was taught better than that, and now they're not getting that teaching. How to really act and how to behave and how to carry themselves. Now it's like I don't care. Now they weren't. Women's now feel like you wear the pants in the house. You don't have no respect for the man, and you talk however. You the boss. If you want to be like that, then you need to stay single, but you can run your household the way you want to run it. And do what you want to do. I mean, it's just totally disrespect. I mean, we're supposed to know where, as a lady, where our part is, and as being respected, how to respect your husband or your significant other. You're supposed to know how to carry yourself at the end of the day. And baby, these young ladies, that ain't it. And then they wonder why, oh, well, why I'm from relationship to relationship, because you don't want to straighten up your behavior. You know, come on now.
That's right. And to get back to
And,
the other, go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
go ahead. No, say what you were finna say.
Now I was just gonna get back to the last story, the last video we just watched, in reference to Dimitri. She said that's why
Right.
she's confused to go anywhere. I'm at the house. Yes, I am too. I am a homebody by heart, and I would like to do more traveling. Like, my baby, he likes to travel. And I like to travel too, even though we both don't get the time on our hands to actually do so, but we plan on doing so. And it came up in a conversation, well, actually a couple of conversations about going out of the country. And I instantly was like, I'm scared to be going out of the country because I really don't know what to expect. These folks got different laws. The United States is like hated from a lot of different countries. And when they find out that that you from such places, you know what I mean, like the United States, baby,
But
ain't
see,
no
you do your
telling.
research. Yeah, you do your
Yes, you
research.
definitely got to do your
Yeah,
research, and you
you do
need to
your
know where you
research.
going before you go.
Hmm.
'Cause
Yeah, you do your research and see what how a lady's supposed to carry herself. What the things that you
that's
can do,
crazy.
your do's and don'ts. Yeah.
I never would have thought that if you raise your voice in
Oh yeah.
another country, in Dubai, they taking you to jail. Child. You know, some black folks just talk loud just because that's just how they get taught. You know what I mean? So what's actually loud compared to, you know, the hostility loud? Like what do they actually consider loud?
Yeah, what is considered loud compared to you just got a big mouth or you
Right.
just expressing your feelings? Because I know when I be expressing something, I be loud. I be in that thing.
Yeah.
I be loud.
Yeah. So
I
that's scary. Like I don't want to get locked up and not knowing, you know, what volume are y'all talking about? You know, if black folks enjoying themselves or when they drink or whatever, you know, just having a nice time, they laugh. So what, we gonna go to jail? I'm confused.
It might be that type of loud that loud, disrespectful loud. Maybe that's
Mm.
what they're talking about. Maybe that
cuss
disrespectful
somebody,
loud, yeah,
yeah,
and
somebody
acting a
out.
fool, yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of loud. But I'm pretty sure they ain't saying nothing if you just having a nice little time at your table and you not taking it way across the room, like that, just respectful and laughing or whatever. I don't think they gonna mess with you for that. I hope not. You know.
Demetrius say, baby, when I was done in my marriage, I was done. I tried for 9 years and I just couldn't do it with him anymore.
Some things are seasonal. It is what
Yeah.
it is.
Some things are so true about that. Some things are, you know, and Tyler Perry said it so good. He said God put people in our lives for a season and we mess up and fall in love with them. Have you noticed that somebody that you was married to, you now got a divorce and y'all are best of friends? Because y'all wasn't meant to be married in the first place. Y'all was just only supposed to have been friends. Because some people get in marriages and they don't even supposed to be married. They only supposed to have been friends or somebody. You supposed to have been teaching somebody something, or they supposed to have been telling you or teaching you something, but you fall in love with them and it don't work. That's why the Bible says, but God put it on us. He didn't put it on him. He put it on us. He said, a man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Did he say that?
Sure
Did he
did.
say
Yep.
that? He said, a
He
man
said it,
that
sis.
finds
He
a
definitely
wife.
said it.
He didn't say God will find you a wife or a husband. He said, a man that findeth a wife and obtain favor in the Lord. That's what the
right.
Bible says. And sometimes we go out, we're supposed to be somebody's friend, or or God put that person in our life for us to know, to learn something from them, or they learn something from us, and we end up falling in love and getting married and it don't work.
That is so true. That is so true. Demetrius say, I dealt with his addiction and lies for those years. Ooh, that could be a lot hard, toxic, you know, like, well, especially when you dealing with addiction, it's bad enough. You know, DV is hard, you know, on folks, but addiction, it ain't no joke either. It's not no joke either, because you talking about mental abuse, you
Yeah.
know, for real, with addictions.
Yeah. Mental, verbal.
Emotional, spiritual.
Yeah,
Yep.
my sister, she been married to her husband for 30 something years, and they both was in the military. And now he got Alzheimer's. He got alcoholic with Alzheimer's.
Mm.
Alcoholic.
Wow. I thought it was just one kind of Alzheimer's, but that's where his occurred from.
Yeah, his occurred from alcoholism.
Okay.
And the reason why he drink like that, because I think he got PTSD. He's trying to cover up some stuff.
Okay.
Traumatic brain injuries because of him being in the military. So when they drink, they be trying to numb their feelings and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. This my daughter over here got me sitting up here making her some tuna. She been want some tuna. She's trying to change her diet and stuff. So I'm making her
You
some
sound,
tuna.
you know who you sound over there scraping in that pan?
Oh no. Lord. Oh my God.
When I heard that clack, I said, "Oh, she sound like somebody I know is scraping in that pan."
Oh, we ain't gonna even do it. That was a lie. Yeah, I'm just getting this little tuna out because she wants some tuna. I don't eat tuna, but I know how to make it.
Yeah, tuna is good. I just love it with some rich crackers. Ooh.
Yeah, she had me go. She wanted her some Townhouse crackers. Like, I want the kind my grandma be having. Demetra said, yes, right. He was it was drugs that her ex-husband was dealing with. I know that was rough.
Yep.
I know that was rough. Cause that's like you just basically on your own with everything. All he did was just take.
Steal all your money and everything.
Yep. I know that got to be hard for somebody to just take.
Especially,
Mm-hmm.
Especially being married to him.
Mm-hmm. They say you lie, you steal, honey. That's for sure. You do all that, you a KILL at the same time. So I got let me see, y'all. Since we done talking about that, I got one more video, I believe, because the other one that I really wanted to do, I told y'all earlier, like two parts of it's a 5-part video, but 2 parts of it is 10 minutes, over 10 minutes, and StreamYard only allow you to, do 10-minute videos, and it literally was like 4 seconds. And it wouldn't let me download it, so I'm gonna have to have Cheese screen record it for me and send it to me so I can be able to upload it. And he can cut off that little 4 second part.
Yep.
Okay, so here we go. Oh yeah, this one.
Hey, this is an AI robot. They all around us. Pay attention.
Y'all seen that right? It's like 2 different videos. Did y'all see that woman face? That wasn't no real woman. That was a robot. That's why I don't like going to Walmart. So for real, I don't like going to Walmart. It's crazy. Y'all need to re-see it. Did y'all see that was not a real human being?
Yeah, I knew it was a robot because they got them out here. They'd be all in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Replay it again.
Okay.
Replay it again.
Okay. Yep, most definitely. And somebody else, I tried to download this other one that somebody else had spoke about. They experience the cashier wasn't real. Where'd it go? Where you go? Lord. Here we go. It's only 28 seconds.
This is an AI robot. They all around us. Pay attention.
Yep.
Baby, they doing too much for me.
That's why I be telling y'all I'm scared to go to Walmart these days. But that's so crazy. My baby, he love Walmart.
My friend,
But as long as he with me, I'm good. I'm not gonna be up in there like that.
Mm.
Mm-mm. I
So
had
what?
my experience up in there.
But wait a minute. So what is these people that have a robot? They send a robot to the store for them.
Ain't no telling they go by commands.
and what if that
My,
command start malfunctioning?
but
Exactly.
see, you know, they keep doing it, messing with all this stuff. That's what they trying to do. They're gonna have the robots doing everything. They trying to stop people from working. They
They got
coming up
Yeah,
with too much money.
yeah,
they got robots
They
in the
rather get a
hospital.
Yeah, they trying to make it where they ain't got to pay nobody. They gonna keep on until they
mm-hmm,
get people from not working. That's what
mm-hmm,
they do.
Yeah.
yeah. You know, cause damn, I just lost my on train of thought. But oh yeah, yeah, they go by command just as well as clones do. Yeah, yeah, most definitely. This just a little something, y'all. And then I'm gonna give y'all part one of the video that I'm gonna finish off tomorrow. But this is just a little insight of this young man and how he feel this generation is at this point.
I need to start beating these kids' ass, G. These kids bad as hell, G. Y'all be wondering why so much violence and shit out here. When I was growing up, motherfuckers did something bad. Your uncle will beat your ass, your auntie, your mama, your granny, everybody will beat your ass. Nowadays, these kids don't even get their ass beat. Y'all be out here friends with y'all kids. Like, I think that is cool to a certain extent, but come on now. You gotta draw the line somewhere, you feel me? It is a lot of unfit ass parents out here, and that shit crazy. Why would you even want to lay down and have sex and have a baby if you know damn well that you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even gonna raise this baby up right in the world. The world already fucked up. So you gonna sit here and tell me you ain't gonna beat this badass kid ass, G? That shit fucked up. Some of y'all be thinking that it hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings. But I'm gonna tell you what's really gonna hurt your feelings. When that child grow the fuck up, and that child get himself into some shit, now he locked up or his ass get killed or something, and now you're crying and shit. Nah, don't cry now, bitch. Because I'm telling you right now, if you don't teach that kid, if you don't whoop that, if you don't discipline that kid, the streets is, cause that's where a lot of kids think that it's cool at. It's in the streets. Somebody need to share this shit, cause I don't give a fuck who ain't need to hear it. You need to hear it today.
True.
Speaking facts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy.
Speaking facts.
God, please.
Your children is not your friends, and they
Mm-hmm.
got to realize, baby, what's going on around them.
Yeah, that's the problem. They too busy trying to be their friend.
And then they gonna run over the parent when they get up.
Mm-hmm. Never fails. It never fails, honey. I could never. I could never.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing about us equal. Nothing.
Mm-mm.
Ain't no type of way.
And he would tell me too when he said a grandmama and a mama and auntie and everybody used to back in the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
Baby,
yeah.
everybody was doing, and now people they'll get mad if you say you can't say to nothing to people kids, or you can't say nothing to, come on. Everybody was
Yeah, or
saying
they
on
be
these
ready to
children.
fight you. The parent be ready to fight you. Soon as you try to sit
Yeah,
up here and try to say something to their kid, like, and they ain't gonna
right.
do it, but they think they supposed to sit up here. They think that you supposed to sit up here and allow their kid to be disrespectful to you. No, get your little
Mhm.
ass on somewhere.
And they go
Mm-mm.
back to that school with their teacher.
Yeah, that's why they say it starts from at home, and then they wonder why they're gonna end up having problems with their child when they in school because they don't have that type of what I'm looking for the word. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
And they just passing these kids right through school, even if they learning or not learning. And that's sad.
Mm-hmm. They don't have that type of upbringing that's coming up in the home. You know what I mean? They get away with pretty much any and everything. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm not going for it. These kids ain't got no fear in their heart. None. And the mothers, and I ain't gonna just say the mothers, I'm just gonna say some of the parents, they ain't got no fear for God at all. So they don't give a doggone. They don't care. So this is part one of what I'm gonna show the rest of it tomorrow. And then, I'm just gonna do a recap of part one once I do the other ones tomorrow, y'all. This story is pretty sad. So this is gonna bring awareness to folks that got their babies in daycare or grandbabies in daycare. And I've never put my kids in daycare, like real talk. My kids was always either with their dad or with my mom. I just didn't ever trust their kids. And this is why.
How I discovered my son was sexually assaulted at Little People Greater Life of Greater Life Church, part 1. So I went to go pick up my son from daycare, and when the teacher brought him to me, I kept saying, hello, hi, how are you? And he kind of was just very mellow and was just like, hi, I picked him up and he just wasn't really talkative. He wasn't himself. So I put him in, his car seat, and he was not really wanting to sit on his bottom. Before I could even, pull off, he had already stood on his knees and turned backwards. Usually when he does that, it's mainly because he wants to poo. But, so I didn't think anything of it. I thought maybe he had to go to the bathroom to poo. From the drive home, coming from Little People Greater Life, basically is 5 miles coming from the home that I was staying in League City. And my other son's daycare was literally right down the street from the house. So I could actually go pick them up. In between time, I went to the grocery store and then picked them up. So all in all, it was like a 25-minute thing to get home. As we got home, both of my kids had went to the kitchen to go get their snack, as they usually does. And Noah always gets a carton of blueberries because that was mainly his diet at the time, because he loved blueberries and he had jumped from strawberries to blueberries. So I was not going to stop him from eating, fruit or anything like that, or berries or anything like that. So as we walk upstairs, I noticed that he was struggling to walk upstairs. I'm noticing him. At this time, I get on the phone, but I'm still observing him. As we walk up the stairs and we go to the guest room to sit down, I open up the blinds because that bedroom actually looked out towards the street. I'm sitting down, I'm talking, and I still noticing him, that he's standing up still, but at this time playing with his tablet and eating his snack. Within 5 minutes into my conversation, he walks out of the room and goes to the guest bathroom to use the bathroom. He calls my name, and I go in there while I'm still on the phone to wipe him. So as I wipe him once, he clenches really bad. I asked him, did that hurt? He says, yeah. So I was like, okay. So I didn't wipe him again that hard. I felt like I didn't wipe him that hard, but it was just odd that he would say that. So as we got finished, he gets up off the toilet, but I'm also noticing that he's struggling to get off the toilet. So I thought maybe I wiped him too hard. So as he get off the toilet, he pulls up his underwear and his bottoms, and I go back into the guest room thinking that he's gonna follow behind me to go in the guest room. So I sit down, talk on the phone again while I'm still on the phone, and I'm like, well, maybe he went in my room, my master bedroom, to go look at TV with his brother or whatever. Not even 5 minutes later, he calls me crying and everything, saying that he has to use the bathroom. He used the bathroom. So my other son runs in there and is like, Noah says that he has to use the bathroom, or he used the bathroom. But anyway, I end up getting off the phone and I end up jumping up and going into the master bathroom where he maneuvered from the guest bathroom. As I get to that bathroom, I noticed that he had put a lot of tissue in the toilet. He was wiping himself, so I was trying to figure out what is going on. So I said, okay, before I even wipe you, let me check you out. So we walked back to the guest bedroom, and I laid him on his tummy, and that's when I discovered that he had been penetrated. When I discovered that he had been penetrated, I asked him, who goes to the bathroom with you? What happened to you? Who did this? It was so many questions that I had to ask my son. And all he kept saying was a man. And he kept saying a name, but I couldn't really make out what the name that he was saying. So I immediately took pictures. And then I contacted Hamza, the daycare owner. As I get on the phone,
My God.
It's crazy. And then I also have this other video of her son, her actually speaking to her son about the situation. You probably really have to pay attention, because you know how little babies, you know, when they first talking and stuff like that. But I'm about to put this on. Here we go, right here. It's only 44 seconds.
what, Noe?
My friend wants to go home.
Why she wanted to go home?
Because the bad guys touched him.
Bad guys touched her?
Yeah. So I'll beat them.
And what did you do?
I did not hit him. Just give him a hug.
You just gave him a hug?
Yeah.
Gave who a hug?
My friend Madison.
You just gave your friend Madison a hug?
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm so sick of these jerks keep messing with these kids. Like, for real. I'm so annoyed by that stuff. But we got to make sure our babies is okay. Like, for real. Question them. Talk to them. Ask them how their day is going. Ask them what happened. What's going on. We have to stay in tune with this stuff so we would know what is going on when you're not around. For real. Like I say, it's she has 3 or 4 other parts, because I think it's a 5-part story, and I'm gonna get the rest of that story to everybody tomorrow on the live. You know, because it was over 10 minutes. It was 10 minutes and 4 seconds. So that 4 seconds stopped me from being able to download it on StreamYard, because you only can have, it can't go past 10 minutes. Yes, I feel you. Lisa say she ain't play about hugs. I know that's right. Yeah, you can't play at all.
Do you know I taught my children at a very young age. I taught them to don't never be scared to come and talk to me. I taught them, if somebody touched you in the wrong places, let me know. I would check my children. I really would. When giving them a bath, baby, I look.
Yeah.
Even I did my son. I look. I did not play about this.
For real. You can't.
You have to check your children. And then I didn't allow my children to go anywhere until they know how to talk in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Most definitely. But it's a lot of mothers now that actually, they be sometimes, I'm not gonna say thirsty, but sometimes they just be in a position to where they need to go back to work. You know what I mean? And they gotta do what they gotta do. They gotta put their child or their baby up in daycare. You know what I mean? And it's just like it's annoying. It's annoying to have to think about those things, and you just trying to make a living. Like that's it. You shouldn't have
I
to
think
worry about those type of things. Why they not doing background checks? Why they
that's
don't? You know,
my
why is
sister.
it men? Why is it men doing that type of stuff anyway? Up in these doggone daycares. Why is they even in there?
But see, that's the thing. That's the whole point right there. People really need to do a fully background check before they go to hiring these people in their facility. They really need to do a full background check on these people and make sure they legit. And then, especially a man, he shouldn't be left around children just by themselves anyway.
Right. That's crazy to me.
But then you got to look at both of them nowadays, men and women.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad.
Yeah. Mhm. It's a mess. I'm so glad you here, Dimitri, because we talk about real issues over here, boo. For real, with stuff that's be going on that a lot of folks don't bring on their platform. You know what I mean? And I just want to be able to educate and be able to enlighten a lot of things, so we all can be careful out here when they got to do with our babies, when they got to do with women, when they got to do, just people, period. Because a lot of this stuff, people don't even know what's going on. Everybody be so in tune into the drama and what everybody else got going on. But it's actually stuff that's out here that's going on that is bad. It's bad for us. It's bad for our health. It's bad for our families. All of that stuff. So I want to bring that to the forefront and enlighten everybody about it.
And I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you
it's
another
crazy.
thing. I went to school with my children. Baby, you never know when I pop up and going to
That's
check
true.
and see how they doing and
Mhm.
what they doing and everything. I stayed on it. And even I made phone calls and talked. I
Yeah,
wasn't one of them parents, my children just they gone to school, bye,
right.
I didn't do
Yeah,
that.
them pop ups are necessary. Trust and believe they are necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
Baby, I did
You
not
got
play
to
that.
sometimes children they be scared to talk. You know what I mean? You gotta get them up out of that. You
You
gotta
teach
get them up
them
out of
at a,
that
you
stage. They
teach
be
them
scared
a
to talk
early
because you
age
don't.
and let them know.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. They be scared to talk, and then half the time it's just that, you just don't know what that predator could have said to your child. They'll go to the extent of sitting up here threatening to do something to your mama, threatening to do something to this and that person up there, just to a child, to a baby. Like, of course, they that's one of their number one tactics is to attack one of somebody that
Ow.
baby know that they love.
Yeah. Stop, mommy. Stop it.
Right.
What you say, child of God?
I was talking to my dog. She over here scratching me. I was telling her to stop.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah. You got to pay attention. You don't just send them off. Well, I'm sending my child off to school. No, you go and see what's going on with your child. And now they got it changed now where they don't want the parents to go to the classroom. But now y'all need to do something better. You know.
That's how they got it done.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
They got it. They got it where it's been like this though. They got it like if your daughter is underage and she get pregnant, she don't have to tell you.
What?
Yep. Yep. If they and even
Wow.
if they underage, they don't have to tell you they pregnant. And if you call them in the room, say for instance my daughter 15 and she get
I'm
pregnant.
sorry to hear that, Demetrius.
Yes, I'm definitely
Wow.
sorry to hear that. That's why I highlighted
And
just to get the people on the panel to see what you said, but I'm not gonna keep it up there. I'm very sorry that you went through that, baby.
Yep.
yes.
Well, go ahead, child of God. I'm sorry. I didn't want to cut you off, but what she said, that's a lot.
That was important.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have to tell you. And when you call them in the room, and the mother and the father have to stay outside if the child don't want their parents in the room with them while they tell the doctor that they pregnant.
Mm.
Yep.
No, I'm glad I ain't have to go through that stuff. It wasn't like that at first. It seemed like ever since that pandemic, that's when all this stuff was crazy.
No, you know what, Miss Mel? That's been going on because my friend daughter, she was 15 when that happened. That was years ago. That they didn't have,
Oh my God.
and she had an abortion, and her mom couldn't even go in the room with her if the daughter didn't want her in there.
Oh my God.
Yep. That's been going on for years. That happened years ago when they did that.
Truly
They
sad.
only time they ever stopped me out here was with my oldest daughter. She went to the doctor, and she was 17 at that time. She wasn't even 18, I believe. But during that time, that they told me that I wasn't able to be up in the room with her, and that they needed, you know what I mean, that they needed to speak to her personally, and stuff like that. And I'm like, she's not even 18 yet. They was like, I'm sorry, that's the way it is, and and blah 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 blah. I'm like, what? Y'all got me messed up, boy.
And you know why they do that? And you know why they do that? Because they want to make sure that you're not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
And look, where I work at, we got this form. Like if a child, because we see children too. So it's a form that like yesterday it was two sisters came in. They look like twins. They look like identical twins. But one was 14 and one was 15. But they look exactly alike. They look like identical twins. And I put one in one room and I put the other one in the other room. They couldn't be together. So you put them in one room and then you have to get them this form, and they have to fill this form out if they being abused, if anybody touching them in an inappropriate way, and it's a form that they fill out and they give it back to us and we put it in the system. And then if it's any red flags, that's when the doctor has to call the police and stuff.
Wow.
And I want to say this
I'm
too.
glad my babies is old enough at this point. Like, I mean, they like older kids.
I want to say this too, to Demetrius. Demetrius, my prayers go out to you, love. And I want to say this to you. It was never your fault. And I pray that you can, pray and ask God to help you through that, and that you can get it off of you and know that it wasn't your fault, and don't ever claim that it was your fault. That was terrible that happened to you, but that's on their behalf. But you got to end up forgiving them so you can have some relief for yourself. And I know that might be the hardest thing to do, but you have to do it for yourself, for you can be good, for you can go on in your life. Because no, you did not deserve that. No, you did not cause that. But we pray for sick people like that, and trust and believe God gonna deal with that, baby. He really is. But what you want to do is you want to move forward. So you have to pray about that situation and release it so it can get off of you.
That's right. That's right. Thank you,
And I'm
sis.
praying for, you stay encouraged, because that was not your fault, and don't ever think that was your fault. I was so protective of my daughter. My daughter thought I was the meanest mom ever because I was that right there. And I would hurt a man about my child. That's what I said. I was very protective of her. And, I will share that story with y'all probably tomorrow about my daughter because I was very protective of her. But you just stay strong. You keep your head up and know that you are beautiful in and out. And God deals with people that does what they do. He got to pay for his wrongdoing. But you want to release it off of you because God got something greater for you. You always remember that, love.
That's right. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Mommy, stop it. Go get it. Go get Buddy. Go get Buddy. Go find Buddy.
How many dogs you get, child God?
One.
Oh, okay.
She's 3 years old. I got her when she was 8 weeks old. She's 4.
And yeah,
Stop it. Go get
Linda say some after school programs you're not able to go in. They take the kids at the door. Lord have
yeah,
mercy. Who I've been
yeah.
lost my man.
But see, they started all of that. They started all of that after the pandemic. And they started all that after the pandemic. That's when they really got strict. And then
I've been lost my man.
another thing, I'm gonna tell you why they do it. Because nowadays, the way the parents is, I have witnessed this with my own eyes. I went to the school because I had a meeting with my daughters when she was going to school. I had a meeting with her teacher. I got there, honey, and it was another parent there. This woman literally jumped on the teacher. She jumped on the teacher. This is why they stopping this nowadays because the parents act like they not don't have any sense nowadays to
Like
go
they
in.
losing their man. Right.
The teachers coming in to help you with your child and your child being disrespectful and doing and finna miss out on the education, but you rather jump on the teacher. So that's a
Right.
lot that's going on too. So yes, parents need to put their feet down on their child, and most definitely
Mm-hmm.
they need to stay and see what they doing as well. Because I
Exactly.
mean, it's just a messed up situation, you know.
Yep. I stayed at the school when it had to do with my son, child. I wasn't
Yes,
playing no games.
yes. And I
I
didn't, and
stayed up
and
there.
I let my children know that they're not going into school being disrespectful to no teacher. I
Mm-hmm.
most definitely let that know. But then I wasn't finna let nobody do anything to my children that I
At
know they
all.
shouldn't have to.
Yep. Parents have to be active with with
Yes.
these schools. Most
Hmm.
definitely. They have to be active.
Most definitely.
Linda say, she's so overprotective over her grown children and grandkids. I know that's right.
Most definitely.
You gotta be active up in these schools if you wanna know what's going on because these
Yeah.
teachers, you got some crazy teachers that's out here now that they'll do the whole most.
Yeah. But
I
see, like
had
I
one.
say, they need to they really need to do a background. They need to stop just putting anybody into being teachers because everybody are not teachers. So they have to be careful who they choose to come in and teach people children.
Yep. Some of them passed the background check because they ain't been reported.
You welcome, love. You welcome.
Did you hear me, Miss Lisa?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they passed the background check because they haven't been caught yet.
Right. It's sad though. It's truly sad.
Yes, sir.
You know. And we just got to stay prayed up. And I never forget when that one lady got up there and wanted to take prayer out of school. They managed to get it taken out of school. I felt
Mm-hmm.
right then that was the worst thing to do was take prayer out of school.
But don't you know she ended up missing? They ain't never found her body.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm like, baby, they need to put prayer. It's a lot need to be done. It's so much need to be done.
For real.
Baby, people need some praying. People need to
Mm-hmm.
seek God. I keep saying that, over and over. Baby, you got to get your faith back. People got to get their faith back. They're out here just doing something in and everything. but not realizing, baby, is you gonna be ready when that day come? Is you gonna really be ready? You know, it's sad.
That's why I'm fast. If I do, if I wrong somebody, I'm fast to apologize and repent.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you know you done did something wrong, come back and be the person enough to
Yeah,
come back and apologize.
yeah. The Bible says we don't know the day or the hour.
You
Right.
definitely don't.
Right. Apologize. Forgive people. Forgive.
He said, one
And
thing.
learn
And move
how to
on.
let go and let God.
Yes.
Please let
Yes.
go and let
Yes.
God.
It
Yes.
says, it said in the Bible, it said two can be laying in the bed, one can go up and one can stay back. Two can be,
Yep.
Exactly.
yeah.
I did a thing. I think I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it up. I did one about that. I'm gonna put that on my page. I'm glad you said that, child of God. I did that song. I got that. I'm gonna go get it. I know the name of that song. Yes, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I did that. I did a thing on it. But we just got to pray, and we really got to truly pray. We got to pray over the school. We got to pray over our children. We got to pray over these teachers. We got to just pray over one another. You know,
Yep.
really do.
We got to. I always say we got to stay prayed up.
Baby, we even got to
Always
pray
say
over our
that.
churches. We got to,
Yep.
baby, we got to pray.
For
Yeah,
real.
that's so true.
You
They
know,
coming in and killing people.
yes.
So I got a random question. What y'all think about that girl being found so quickly?
I feel like it's something suspicious about that.
It
I
really
can't.
is.
I can't put my hand on it. She either was doing something she didn't have no business doing, or she was seeking for attention, maybe. But
Something
it's
going
either
on.
one. She was seeking for attention, or she was doing something she didn't have no business doing.
And she was going to school. I thought she was a nurse, but she was going to school to be a nurse. That's
It's
what
almost like you got too much time on your hands for you to sit up here and make up a story like that.
Yeah.
And for her to be a nurse, what time did she have?
She's not a nurse completely. She's going to school to be one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. These folks are sick. Demetrius said, I've forgiven him and I've been talking. Hold on. I've been talking to someone and it gets easier for me, but I'm human. Absolutely. You are a
Most
true
definitely.
soldier, baby.
Most
You
definitely.
are a true soldier.
And the only thing I can tell you, baby, just keep praying. Just keep praying. You know, you're right. We all human, you know. So,
You know, some folks don't make it past that. You know, they don't even
mm-mm.
get to the point of forgiveness, you know, or
Right.
anything. You know, some folks, they
Mm-hmm.
unalive themselves. You know, they be
Mm-hmm.
depressed all their life. You know, they take it out on family members. They take it out on their children. You know, it just, you are blessed. You literally are a living testimony.
Yes.
Miss Mel and Miss Lisa and Dominique and Linda. My husband just came in here and said it's time for me to go to bed.
It's time for me to go to bed too, because man just pulled up.
And you know what? And I was just gonna say, y'all, I got to get up early in the morning, and I better get on myself. So I guess everybody, hey, that's our
Yes,
sign.
I love y'all, and I will definitely be back on tomorrow with part 2, 3, 4, and 5 on that story. She's gonna talk about her whole process, you know, that she went through, and her going to the doctor and everything else, and what happened when she took the statement and everything from the doctor back to the daycare, and how they responded.
And
So
I like
it's
to say
gonna
this to
be
y'all.
interesting.
And I would like to say this to y'all. If y'all don't mind, please make sure y'all click that like button subscribe, and click on the notification bell for you will not miss Mills lives. And
Most
welcome
definitely.
everyone. And make sure you share the live. Thank y'all so
And keep
much.
Cheese
We
in
enjoy
prayer,
y'all.
y'all. Y'all keep my brother Cheese in prayer. I love y'all.
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. And you too, Demetrius. God bless everyone. Y'all have a blessed night. Love you,
Good
sis.
night,
Love you,
y'all.
child of God.
Love you too. Love both of my big sisters.
Yes. Okay, ladies. Well, y'all have a wonderful night.
Most definitely, I enjoyed you as well, and thank you for coming, babe. I
Yes,
really appreciate you. You and Dimitri, y'all are the Rail Riders. Welcome to the fam. I love y'all. Good
yes.
night.
Love everyone. Good night, y'all.
Guys.